So this is just me in one of the morning schedules. I would have gone back out into the garden last week and rather a week before. And today is the 29th of August, right? So 2 weeks ago within the week, I would have gotten and begun to get calls in August for lettuce and stuff like that. So I decided that, hey, this thing looking like it's going to be happening again. I mean, go back into that thing again, right? So multiple streams of income, and it takes many multiple streams of income to make the dream come alive, really and truly, as is said in Proverbs. So this morning I was just here planting out some new stuff. I just move some of these citrus plants into other containers, separate some, and just mulch. So we have this one here, and these I planted from the seeds. This one here also is part of this. I just separated them. It was in a thick clump, so I said, let me do that. And this one here, I put it into a bigger pot because it's getting tall on us. So since then, I would have put down the plastic over this bed, seeing that we had an aphid issue. Something about the soil I probably don't really like, but we're trying to see what it will do now that it is covered. I was researching other ways of getting rid of pests and stuff like that. They said about using flour. So I don't know, these were drying out, but they are coming back up. These Fulvine just love my garden. There are so many of them that I have been uprooting for months now. 2 days ago I would have put these down, celery, and this morning I did these slive, right? So we're going to see if they're going to catch. These are the lettuce that I put down about 2 weeks ago, right? So we're back into it. You would have seen the video where I would have reaped the beetroot. Now the thing with beetroot, once it stays too long, because you have natural microorganisms, in the dirt. I got to recognize some of them began to decompose, some of them were eaten by these microorganisms. So when you come, you'll see these kinds of stuff in the garden. They were well eaten out already. All these beetroots, if they stay too long, look at it, they will shrivel up and they will be eaten out, right? So I really didn't know what the timing is for reaping beetroots, but I left them. According to Mrs. Alfred, my mom, she would have told me about adding dirt every week on top of the beetroots to cover them. There was one mound that was really high, and it gave us one long bearing, which is this, really long, surprising. I always knew them to be circular in form, but we got that. This one is the only one whose leaves were still big and fresh and nice. Yeah, they're loving the soil. So that is me here, Ray, as the gardener, over and out.